When I start shooting, all y'all gonna clear out.
Oh yeah, hey Tekken House, we needed to have a talk about your heat usage, bro. I know you say you use heat differently and this and that, bro, but nah, man. Look, I'm telling you this because like you the homie, bro. Your heat usage is really hurting you. You could float so many things. Cause look, I know you're a lab demon, right? You're a lab demon. Just go back to those matches you played, bro, and just test where you could pop heat. You will see that you're able to pop heat in so many places, bro. So many places. You gotta start popping heat, bro. You're losing to so much stuff. I know you're looking for the muscle armor interrupt, but that's the thing, like the way that heat operates is different from muscle armor. Like, yes, they function as the same, but they're different at the same time. You can use heat to interrupt things that muscle armor can't. I want the best for you, bro. And when I see you like not using heat and then like you lose or you get close to losing, I'm like, bro, if he used heat, especially King's heat smash, if you pop heat smash someone, bro, you will smoke them. I use muscle armor because it activates on frame 3. Heat armor activates on 6 or 8. The benefit of heat burst is that the attack comes out faster after armor is activated. They do have varied use though. Yeah. So like that part I didn't understand. I didn't know that. That's good lore that you shared right there, right? There's times, bro, where you go like a whole set and you lose and you don't use heat. And that's wild. Cause I know muscle armor this, muscle armor that, but I think, look, just the concept alone of playing a whole set and not using heat and losing is wild, right? Joe Budden, tell him, Joe Budden. Joe Budden, tell him he needs to use heat. Heat burst floats running 2, up 4-2, but muscle armor also launches. So that's not a good argument then. See, I'm a Yoshi main. We don't have muscle armor, so I didn't know that. If I do that with muscle armor, I get health back. What's a good thing? Like, I'm trying to get like a... You're not helping Joe Budden. Joe Budden, we're supposed to be convincing him. You're over here making good arguments that's going to convince him to keep playing the way he is. We need him to pop heat. Look, as Joe Budden would say, he's still playing old head Tekken, Joe Budden. We need to get him to start playing some young blood. We need to start getting him to playing some Fortnite, you know, TikTok Tekken. He got to start popping heat. Telling him that muscle armor is going to launch this move and launch that move ain't going to help. Yeah, they're telling him he can launch this and launch that. What? He plays 90s Tekken. I play Zoomer 20. Yeah. This Armor King is doing this combo. And as he's doing this combo, the whole time I'm thinking stand up, heat activate. I don't care about nothing. And then now that I got heat, I'm looking for it. Okay, I'm a heat burst. Now grab him. You gotta just be you really gotta think like a TikToker, bro. You just gotta have a one-track mind. Pop heat, pop heat, pop heat. That's literally what I be thinking sometimes when I'm in a combo. I be thinking tech roll, pop heat, tech roll, pop heat, or tech roll flash. Am I the only one? Me and Mike are polar opposite players. Yeah, exactly. Also, King still has homing throws and heat. Yeah, YN Tekken. You gotta play Tekken like a YN. Like a Kia boy, like a what Eris be saying, the Kia boy. You know those guys are popping heat. Now Tekken House is very good though. Tekken House is very good and very skilled and knows a lot. Probably more about Tekken than any person here. And bro knows what he's talking about. But also that's his biggest downfall. You know how old people be like, I know what I'm doing. You're getting to that phase, Mike ATL. It's creeping up on you, bro. You're not there yet, but you're walking through the door. You're walking through the door. I know what I'm doing. Bro go be in Tekken 10 playing it like it's Tekken 3. Bro is literally turning into somebody's grandma. I've been doing this for 30 years. I don't need you to tell me. Boy, I've been doing this for you was born. Come on, Mike. We're trying to save you, bro. You about to turn into somebody's grandma. Let me help you with that, grandma. Go, get out of here. But bro is really good at the game. That's the thing too. Bro is still sharp. Bro is still like has the eyes. Bro still has the skill. But once that skill fades, like time does to everyone, and then bro still has that I'm not listening attitude, it's cooked. It's cooked at that point. He still has the skills to where he could do this, right? He's like barely losing some games. But like when them reaction time fades just a little bit, when those muscle armors, you know, fail just a little bit, I'm not against using heat. I'm just more selective about benefits. I'm looking to gain from it, given the situation. Yeah, see, I know bro's doing like some calculated trigonometry. Look, me and Mike ATL, we had a talk, right? I understand bro's perspective, and bro really knows like what he's doing and what he's talking about. But sometimes, this is Tekken 8. You just gotta press buttons sometimes. You just gotta press, like right now, I'm gonna get up and I'm a tech roll flash. you just gotta start pressing some buttons. Leave your calculator at home and start heat. You see that, Mike? Mike, you see that? Ooh. Mike, you saw that? Heat activate. You can't see, that's a situation where you can't muscle armor. If you muscle armor in that situation, the Armor King backs up and kills you. I heat, so I still keep the pressure and then I sidewalk. That's something that you never do, bro. That's what I'm looking for. And you can do it. If I can do it, you can. Oh my God, he rage shard. You can do that. That's something you can't do with muscle armor. That scenario right there. King in heat literally feels like he has a gun. Yeah, even 16 after heat burst versus King. You never want to press because of heat smash. Yeah, heat smash. King's heat smash is one of the most deadliest heat smashes in the game. I told there was a green rank King player, and he was like looking for some like easy, like he was looking for some tips, right? And he's a King main, so I can't help him too much, right? I told him King's heat smash is the most deadliest in the whole game. I don't know if it's the most damaging. It was in season 1, but I don't know if like, you know, Fakaram or something does more damage. But basically his heat smash is the most damaging heat smash in the whole game. So I told that green rank King player, I told him, look for a safe opportunity to activate heat, right? Don't just do it recklessly. I told him, look for a safe opportunity. And then once you do that, then heat smash his opponent. And he started doing that to me. He started doing that to me. And I started to regret all of the decision making. That boy walked away from that match hollering some thanks, Moonsault. Heat burst, sidestep, heat smash, or delayed sidestep equals win. Brawl Pro special, yeah. And everyone listening too, even though we're talking about Mike ATL and him not using heat, I'm sure there's people right now with their mouth open who ain't doing the same thing. I guess I have to look at it. Someone who is afraid of King. I played Kings for first to 50, and King's heat was never a concern to me. Yeah, bro, you're looking at it from like, you think that I'm doing CD1 from the perspective of a Yoshi? No, I'm doing CD1 from the perspective of you. I know that you are afraid of Yoshimitsu, and that's why I'm throwing out CD1. That's how you got to use it. I'm not running up and look. That's not a oh, Yoshimitsu, this move is launch punch. Nah, this Armored King is gonna die. I'm happy you said that, because that's what's happening. You're looking at it from a King main. You got to look at it from someone who's terrified of King. You got to think of it, bro. People are scared of King in heat. People are afraid. You can literally just be in heat and people will be so afraid of King. They will be terrified. If you were to ask everyone in the chat how they feel about King, not even ask them, if we were to look into their souls like Ghost Rider, you will see nothing but King heat smashes. You aren't gonna be scared of heat because you probably just block when they're in heat. But everyone mashes in this game. Even if they do block it, you're King. You get to like run after them like a bull after. When Yoshi does his heat smash, that's only half of the battle. Like right now, he got hit by it. Now he's gonna die. Oh, Tekken. If he didn't get hit by it though, he would have been in the mix-up. If you get a mix-up after your heat smash, you gotta take advantage of that. You gotta take advantage of that. But look, this is why I wanted to talk with Mike ATL, because I know that bro has a very complex game plan. He has to just incorporate heat into that. Look, because we're not saying like, we're just saying add King's heat prop, because you literally go sets without heat. And the fact that King gets tracking throws in heat and you're not using that is wild. I know you love to grab, so the fact that you ain't getting in heat and then grabbing is wild. Think about how you're able to lock people down with frames, and then if you also had heat grabs tracking to do it, you would cook, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like, even though we're cracking jokes and whatnot, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, you would, there's games, bro, where it's close and it shouldn't be close. And everyone listen to this. Everyone, like, we're talking to Mike ATL, but everyone, this also applies to you, you know? Yeah, as soon as you die in a round without heat, you gotta force yourself to manually heat burst next round. Yeah. If your health bar is 0 and you see you got heat, you gotta be like, I'm activating heat next round. I don't care. It's even worse when you see a Heihachi main not use heat. It's like, bro, do you not want Ultra Instinct after? Like, what are you doing? Like, if your character, like, King doesn't have an install, right? But if your character has an install and you're not popping heat, it's like, bro, you're not even using your installs. That's why it'd be so baffling when people don't use heat. Like Yoshimitsu, he gets heat launcher. Like in heat, that's a launcher. I would have launched him for a full combo in heat.